Life throws curveballs. We get it. Sometimes it feels like you're constantly dodging one financial crisis after another. Sometimes you need extra cash. It's a common situation and you're not alone in facing it. You might face unexpected medical bills or urgent car repairs. Maybe you're consolidating debt. These situations can arise out of nowhere, leaving you scrambling for a solution. Whatever the reason, needing a loan is normal. It's a practical step many take to manage their finances and get back on track. But here's the catch. Scammers know you're looking for help. They exploit your vulnerability and desperation. They set traps disguised as lifelines. These traps are designed to look like genuine offers, making it hard to distinguish between real help and a scam. These are loan scams, and they prey on good people just like you. Don't fall victim. Awareness is your first line of defense. We're here to arm you with the knowledge to spot these scams a mile away. Understanding the tactics scammers use can save you from financial disaster. Loan scams come in many forms. They can be sophisticated and convincing, often mimicking legitimate loan offers. They can target individuals or businesses. No one is immune, and everyone needs to be vigilant. The goal is always the same: steal your money. They aim to drain your resources, leaving you in a worse situation than before. They do this through hidden fees, sky-high interest rates, or outright theft of your personal information. These tactics can be devastating. This isn't about scaring you, it's about empowering you. Knowledge is power, and being informed can protect you from these threats. By knowing the red flags, you can protect yourself and your wallet. Stay informed, stay cautious, and safeguard your financial future. Let's get one thing straight. Legitimate lenders don't charge upfront fees. Period. This is non-negotiable. If you encounter a lender who asks for money before you even receive the loan, it's a huge red flag. If a lender asks for money before you even receive the loan, run. Seriously, run. This is a classic sign of a scam. They might call it a processing fee or an application fee. Don't be fooled, it's a scam. These terms are just fancy ways to disguise their true intentions. Real lenders deduct fees from the loan amount itself. They don't ask for money up front because they understand you're already in a tight spot financially. They don't demand cash up front. Instead, they ensure that any fees are taken care of once the loan is dispersed. Remember, if it smells fishy, it probably is. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it likely is. Think of it this way. You're asking for a loan because you need money, right? It doesn't make sense to pay someone before they give you what you need. Why would you pay someone before they give you what you need? It makes no sense. Always question such demands. These scammers are counting on you being desperate. They prey on your urgency and vulnerability. They know you're looking for a solution, and they exploit that. Don't let them. Stay vigilant and protect yourself. Be smarter than the scammer. Educate yourself and always be cautious. Your financial well-being is worth the extra scrutiny. Here's a dose of reality. No loan is ever guaranteed. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. Legitimate lenders assess your creditworthiness. They look at your credit score, income, and debt-to-income ratio. This process takes time, and approval is never a sure thing. If a lender promises approval before checking your credit, it's a scam. They're not interested in lending responsibly. They're interested in trapping you. Think about it. Would you lend money to someone without checking if they could repay it? Of course not. Responsible lending involves assessing risk. These scammers prey on your hope. They dangle the promise of easy money to lure you in. Don't be fooled by their guarantees. They're worthless. Legitimate lenders won't pressure you into taking a loan. They'll explain the terms clearly and give you time to consider. If a lender is rushing you, using scare tactics, or making threats, walk away. This is a classic sign of a scam. They create a false sense of urgency to cloud your judgment. Don't let them. Remember, you're in control. Take your time. Read the fine print. Ask questions. If something doesn't feel right, trust your gut. Legitimate lenders are patient and transparent. They want you to understand the loan agreement fully. If you feel pressured, it's a red flag. Walk away. Section 5. Red flag 4. Sketchy communication. Beware of vagueness. Pay close attention to how a lender communicates. Do they avoid answering your questions directly? Are their emails full of typos and grammatical errors? Does their website look unprofessional? These are all red flags. Legitimate lenders are transparent and professional in their communication. Think of it this way. Communication is a lender's first impression. If they can't be bothered to communicate clearly and professionally, It speaks volumes about their legitimacy. If you notice vague language, inconsistencies, or a general lack of professionalism, it's a sign to steer clear. Section 6, Red Flag 5, no credit check. Big red flag. Let's be clear, responsible lenders always check your credit. This is non-negotiable. A lender who doesn't care about your credit history is not a lender you want to do business with. They are likely running a scam. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Think about it. A credit check is a lender's way of assessing risk. It tells them how likely you are to repay the loan. If a lender is willing to overlook your credit history, it's a major red flag. They're either desperate to lend money, or more likely, they're trying to scam you. Section 7, Red Flag 6, unfamiliar lenders. Stick to what you know. When considering a loan, stick with reputable lenders you know and trust. If you come across a lender you've never heard of, do your research. Check with your local Better Business Bureau or your state's Attorney General's office. See if there are any complaints filed against them. Remember, just because a lender has a flashy website or a professional-sounding name doesn't mean they're legitimate. Take the time to verify their credentials. If you can't find any information about them, or if the information you find raises red flags, walk away. It's better to be safe than sorry. Section 8, Red Flag 7, odd payment methods. Stick to the traditional. Legitimate lenders use secure and traceable payment methods. Be wary of lenders who demand payment via wire transfer, prepaid debit cards, or cryptocurrency. These are unconventional methods often favored by scammers because they're difficult to trace. Think of it this way. Traditional payment methods like bank transfers or checks offer a layer of protection. If something goes wrong, you have recourse. With unconventional methods, once the money is gone, it's gone. If a lender insists on unusual payment methods, it's a major red flag. Walk away. Section 9, Protecting yourself. Be smart, be safe. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know, the better equipped you are to make informed decisions. By understanding the common red flags of loan scams, you're already one step ahead. Scammers often prey on those who are uninformed, so staying educated is your first line of defense. But knowledge without action is useless. It's not enough to just know what to look out for. You must also take proactive steps to safeguard your financial future. Here's what you can do to protect yourself. Asterisk. Do your research. This is crucial. Before engaging with any lender, research their background thoroughly. Check their credentials, verify their legitimacy, and ensure they are registered with the appropriate financial authorities. Look for reviews, ratings, and any history of complaints. Online reviews can provide valuable insights into the experiences of other borrowers. Read the fine print. This cannot be stressed enough. Never sign any loan agreement without reading and understanding every single word. The fine print often contains crucial details that can affect your financial obligations. If something is unclear, ask questions. Asterisk. Trust your gut. Your intuition is a powerful tool. If something feels off, it probably is. Trust your instincts and don't ignore any red flags. Don't be afraid to walk away from a deal that seems too good to be true. It's better to be safe than sorry. Remember, you are your own best advocate. No one will look out for your interests better than you. Don't be afraid to ask questions, to say no, and to walk away from any situation that feels suspicious. Your financial security is paramount. Your financial well-being is worth protecting. Take the necessary steps to ensure you are making the best decisions for your future. Section 10. If you've been scammed, take action. If you believe you've fallen victim to a loan scam, don't panic. Take these steps immediately. Asterisk. Contact your bank, report the fraudulent activity, and ask about reversing any transactions. File a police report. This creates a formal record of the scam and can assist authorities in tracking down the perpetrators. Asterisk. Report the scam. File a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, and your state's Attorney General's office. Remember, you're not alone. Loan scams are unfortunately common, and reporting them helps protect others from falling victim. Taking swift action can help mitigate the damage and potentially bring the scammers to justice. Section 11. Conclusion. Stay informed, stay safe. Loan scams are a serious threat, preying on individuals and families when they're most vulnerable. But remember, knowledge is power. By arming yourself with information and being vigilant, you can significantly reduce your risk of becoming a victim. Remember these key takeaways. Never pay upfront fees for a loan. Be wary of guaranteed approvals. Don't fall for high-pressure tactics. Pay attention to how a lender communicates. Stick with reputable lenders. Be cautious of unconventional payment methods. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Your financial well-being is worth protecting.